And they make a fairly good line as they get around towards the dispatch point. The outside two are going to drop back as they mobile goes. Lembongan left was eased early. Beginning well was Moonlight Cruiser, but CC Senor showing good pace from the inside, and these two go together early. Christian Jazz drops in for a trail. They were followed then by Lembongan Liff, who's on the inside of Heavenly Flare. Dropping down to the pegs was Matilda Dawn. Behind it was Van Laddie and Glengarry Rose at the tail. The three Roots runners are all at the tail there as they go in between turns now, and they find their positions reasonably quickly. And leading the way from the inside, showing good gate speed, was CC Senor. 28.6 was the lead time, or the first quarter. Moonlight Cruisers racing second on the inside. Obliged to race without cover was Heavenly Flare as it moves up on the outside of Christian Jazz. Getting into the 1-1 trail now is Matilda Dawn, a good piece of driving by Cameron Davies. Back on the inside, 4 back on the pegs was Lembongan Liff under a strong hold. On the outside of it was Van Laddie. And at the tail of the field is Glengarry Rose. CC Senor wants to drift up the track there as they go down to the bottom side of the track, and they go through the 800 metre marker in 31.1. Half there in 59.7, and CC Senor looks as though it's on one rein at this stage. Still leads the way from Moonlight Cruiser in behind the leader. Heavenly Flare obliged to race without cover. Racing fourth on the inside then was Christian Jazz. It needs racing room on its outside. And moving up was Matilda Dawn. Lembongan Liff is racing, over-racing a fraction on the inside. Van Laddie to its outside. Glengarry Rose sticks to the inside. As they go down towards the 400 past the Group 1 feed sign, and C Senor is still in front, but it wants to get out to the middle of the track. Second is Moonlight Cruiser. Heavenly Flare starting to drop off as Christian Jazz goes underneath it. Lembongan Liff behind those. Van Laddie's pulled to the outside. Matilda Dawn, and last was Glengarry Rose. As they come up the straight, CC Senor is drifting out of the middle of the track, but it looks as though it's got plenty in reserve. Moonlight Cruiser second. Down on the inside then was... down the outside was Christian Jazz. It might get up for second. But CC Senor, he's all over the track, but he takes it out. Christian Jazz gets up for second just in front of Moonlight Cruiser. Lembongan Liff was behind those. Heavenly Flare. Van Laddie was third last. Second last was Glengarry Rose, and Matilda Dawn comes in at the tail. 156 and 8. Pretty fast run for that grade. And the last quarter was in 28.7.